Well, we're in the shed to take a look at the biggest and the best fails of the month, Martyn.
Yeah, I mean, there is some big crashes coming up, so everyone's going to have to hold tight. There's a sort of a theme, I think, Neil, of OTB.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, there's OTB, but we're going to start with this from KEANE. Now, this is nearly the biggest OTB ever.
Oh, imagine.
I mean, can I just, let's watch it through. Oh my God.
Starting with a bang.
Oh, man, that is big time. So lucky.
Yeah.
So lucky.
Where is this?
This is at KANE Chase. Do you know this place?
I know KANE Chase, but I don't know that road gap, to be fair. I know there's some sort of secret jumps tucked away in the woods around there, so it's good to see.
Yeah, I mean, KEANE just gets the front wheel over. Just look at the freeze frame here of his front wheel. Only just makes it. And then, thankfully, because it's slightly soft terrain, he gets away with the back wheel casing heavy. And he walks away from that one. But, man, that was close.
That was a big one. He said he's been eyeing up the gap for a while, decided to send it. Came up short. Not fast enough. Oosh.
No. Right, next up, we have got BRAIDEN. Take a look at this. Oh, man.
Whoa! Bro.
He nearly did that. That is BRAIDEN on his Trek Remedy.
Yeah.
And look, he just... Oh, he's on his knee as he comes in. That was nearly super sick.
That's Highland Mountain Bike Park. Attempted my first 360. And man, that was so close.
Oh, go again. You nearly got it. You nearly got that.
He kind of bailed it a little bit. If you actually look at it in slow-mo, I mean, I guess he must have felt like he was off balance, because it came round, but he chopped his leg off.
He just starts stepping off, doesn't he? Just starts stepping off at the last moment.
Gnarly.
It was there.
That's fast. That was like proper fast drop. So
yeah,
what an effort.
Fair play.
Yeah, gnarly.
Yeah, really gnarly. I mean, so far it's been pretty heavy hitting.
Yeah.
Our next one is from Chris, Neil, and it's out in the. This is in Sedona. So
last one right there.
Right, hold tight, Neil. Here we go. Go on, dude. What you got? Oh no!
One of those situations where did the tree help, or did the tree was it spiky? I guess it depends how spiky it was, because it kind of braced his fall.
That looks like the spikiest bush you could possibly find in the world.
It's kind of good. This looks like a fun place to ride, though, doesn't it?
Oh, it looks like an amazing spot, but Chris found the one spot you don't want to be. That's
if you actually watch it back, you see his front wheel slide a little bit at the top of the rock.
Yeah. Oh man, so close. And like I said, the OTB theme starts to drip into this month's fails and bails. There will be more of those to come. Next up, we have got Farif's Specialised Stump Jumper crashing at Threadbow. Here we go. Let's take a look at this.
Oh
no! Oh no! Oh no! Hold tight! Oh, how far is this going?
Oh, just
get off it!
Just let go.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I thought he was going right over there.
That's good slow-mo. That's like when you try and suck up a jump, but your bum's too far back and your bum shits a back wheel.
Man, I've done that before. I remember doing that on one of my very early mountain bikes. That does suck.
Right, next to Daniel, who is riding in Las Vegas. What happens when I get bored on the trail? I do dumb things. It sounds good to me. Look at that rocky horribleness to fall off. Sometimes, if that was in sand or just normal dirt, that would be like, it's a little crash, don't matter. But when you ragdoll down rocks, it's just not quite as nice.
Yeah, and there is a moment in there, I've just realised, Neil, that he's in the perfect head-spinning breakdance position. Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, Daniel actually said he's got
pretty cool.
Broken clavicle.
The old collarbone gone again.
Oh.
Man, so nasty, so nasty. Next up, I'm scared to press play, but it's from Sushunt.
This is in Monkey Trail, Kathmandu, Nepal. Is this where Ollie Wilkins went with Rob Warner? I saw some.
I think it is, but this one, this is pretty special.
That's it.
The OTBs are coming in thick and fast this month. They really are.
Oh man, that was like another one where he rode the front wheel and then all of a sudden it just like catapulted him over the bars.
The worst ones, I tell you what, I've just watched it through again, Neil.
Oh.
There is a moment there of absolute sublime trick standard wizardry as Sushant kind of sits on his seat post and no foot stoppings down the hill. It's pretty freaking cool.
Until it goes over the bars, and then it kind of goes off a bit of a drop as well, so it's like an extra splat when he hits the ground face down. Yeah, that part of the story's optional. We can leave that out. Pretty cool, like that one, Sushant. Well done. Pretty cool, yeah.
Monkey trail. Next up, we have got Brian on a specialised rock hopper.
The trail is in Bentonville, and it's called Slaughter Pen.
Oh man, this is gonna be harsh.
Oh
god.
That's one of those where the bike whacks on the back of the head normally as well, just to give you an extra second bang.
And as an added insult, it looks like the ground came up and whacked him in the face. It's an absolute horror show, man. Oof. He goes down hard.
Yeah.
Brian, I hope you're all right. That was nasty. That was really nasty. You know what? Sometimes on a crash like one like that Brian's had, it comes up on you so quick. There's not really much you can do about it.
True.
You've only got to get it wrong the slightest little bit, then you're in big trouble.
And right, next one comes from Robbins, who's riding out in Nebraska with a friend, finding smaller things to do because the state is completely flat. That doesn't look that flat.
It doesn't look flat. This looks fast. Oh no, I'm scared. I'm scared, Neil. Whoa, no.
Into the
speed wobble and
splat. What's that? It almost looks like the side of it. It is the lake. It's the side of like a reservoir by the looks of it, bombing down.
Oh, it's brilliant.
It's when the feet come off. The feet come off panic, then it's never going to end well.
As a coach, Neil, is there anything you advise about taking your feet off while sat down going down a hill fast?
No.
Other than, don't do that. I would suggest that if you're going fast, always have a little bit of weight on the pedals, because if a lot of weight's on your backside, it's gonna go wrong.
Right.
Yeah, unlucky Robbins. Thanks for sending it in though. You got something out of it. You're a superstar now on the internet. Next up, we've got Jack's Norco Fluid about to hit disaster. What you got?
Oh, that's like the best manual to air slide you've ever seen.
Oh my god, and the noise. The noise is horrendous.
It was like a manual that was going great, but also like, oh no, I'm looping out. Oosh, I've looped out.
Oh, I got to tell you what, I know for certain there's a fantastic freeze frame in there that I'm going to enjoy a lot. Let me just find it. Oh man, incredible. Look at that.
Kind of reminds me of Blake at the BMX track the other year where he looped out. Almost exactly the same.
Yeah, there's a point where once it's gone, you're doomed. You're absolutely doomed. It's an absolute classic for Euro riders to get on a British bike and do that straight away because we have our brakes the other way around. Yeah. Happens all the time. Next up, we've got Miguel. This is in Sly Park in California. Ever ridden there, Neil?
I have not. Pollock Pines.
Let's see what it's got to offer from Miguel.
Wow, that was, I know that's not a Superman, but it kind of looked like you could call that a Superman.
I'm in there on the hunt for the freeze frame of all freeze frames right now.
Oh man!
And I tell you what, oh man, he literally does a Superman. Like no bike. Look at that. I mean, 6 seconds in, the bike's gone. I'm flying now.
Broke 3 ribs and a lung contusion. I don't know what a lung contusion is, but it's probably not very good.
A lung confusion, that's when it doesn't know whether to breathe in or out. It just stops.
Oh dear.
Man, I shouldn't laugh. That's probably really painful. Miguel, thank you for sending it in. That's probably my favourite freeze frame of the day. That's pretty cool. Like that one a lot. Next up. Oh, Neil, take me through this. This looks
KANE. Oh no. I've ridden here. KANE's trying to do a backflip at Lymington. This is where Blake rides. So
look how he slides down.
I've seen this 100 times from people trying to learn backflips to just throw their bike. It's kind of lucky that what happens if you're completely upside down, you throw your bike, you then land on your back and then the bike lands on top of you, so at least that didn't happen.
The best bit's how he just like ragdolls down the backside of the landing just when it's all gone wrong.
He was trying
Friends watching on in amusement.
He was actually, KANE was trying to flip tuck no hand. So that's kind of why he kind of pulls the bike in to tuck it, and that's when he just goes, no!
Never throw it. My trick on a flip, right, is if it feels like it's going wrong, tuck up. Tuck up, because it will spin quicker. Just tuck in. And actually, well, KANE, if he's trying a what was he trying?
Tuck no hander. Flip.
Tuck no hander. Well, he knows his flips then, so he knows what to do.
Gnarly.
KANE, well done. Next up, we have got Ben, and just from the opening shot, I can tell this is going to be a high-speed buck. I know it. I know it. It's going to be. That's what it's going to be.
Twisted Oaks Bike Park.
I can tell the distance. It's got buck written all over it. Told you.
Such a horrible.
Oh my God.
That's a horrible feeling. I've done that. I think most people that learn to jump have had that horrible feeling of, oh no, freeze frame it. You can see the weight just going up. Case front wheel, up and over. That's gnarly. Broken collarbone again. Another one.
It's always the collarbone that goes, isn't it? It just can't take the shock. We need to redesign that thing.
Such a big crash. Gnarly.
Big crash.
Oh, that was that's not Ben, that's his 12-year-old son, Caden, who crashed.
Caden.
Yeah.
And Dad Ben, glad the day ended with only a broken collarbone. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. That is an absolute banger coming up next from Paul. And Paul is in... Oh no, he stays on!
What?
He stayed on.
I don't even know
what was amazing.
What did he say? The unexpected pothole on the lip. It's in Margaret River, Western Australia. I can't tell what's
so weird.
Happens. Just gets bucked.
Yeah, there's a bit of a basically there's a little pocket hole right at the top of that lip there, and as his back wheel hits it, it just buckaroo and off he goes.
I've never seen that in my life. No.
But he.
It's like a Superman to ball rider. I mean,
I think he might have a fantastic freeze frame Superman in there.
I think he might have.
It almost looks like he meant to do it. Look at that! 2 seconds in, and he's the perfect Superman. Do not tell the rest of the story. That's a fantastic way to end this month's Fails and Veils with a bigger Superman from Paul.
But the problem is, Paul's bike has already landed, and now he's in the perfect Superman position.
Neil, we just show the photo. We just show the photo. It was fantastic. Fails and Bails. Well, it keeps on giving, doesn't it? I mean, we have got an uploader file full of your crashes.
Yes.
Don't feel bad if you're having one. We all do it. Yep. We all do it. I've heard in the past, Neil, that you've had a few crashes.
One or two, yes. Some of them have even been in front of a camera. But thanks for sending them in. If I'm ever bored, I go in there and watch some of them, and some of them are horrendous, to be fair, but some of them really make me laugh. So thank you very much.
Yes, thanks for sending them in. Looking forward to seeing your Fails and Bails coming up. If they happen, you may as well have it on camera so everyone can enjoy it. And if you do, send them in. Until next time, we'll see you later on the Dirt Shed shows, and of course, Fails and Bails next month.
Yeah.